And when you talk about rivals, you have to talk about a different type of rivalry. You're talking about probably the two best quarterbacks to ever play in the NFL. We're talking about Tom Brady, and we're talking about Peyton Manning. Once again, this past Sunday, they went up against each other. But Tom put it on the Broncos this past Sunday. He put it on them this past Sunday. But when you think about these two, why are they such good rivals? And if you had to take someone's career, which one would you choose?
I mean, we're talking about why they're so good. I mean, check it out. I mean, the schedule comes out every so often, and they're always facing each other. Why is it that they're always facing each other? Because they're always winning their division. So when you have to play a division, you know, you're going to face them regardless. But when you're number one and you're playing other divisions, you're going to end up lined up. So that history of winning that they have on their own personal level keeps them facing off head to head. I mean, let's talk about Brady. Talk about what this man done. He stepped right in and rode it. 3 championships, Super Bowl rings right off the bat. Manning, I mean, his numbers speak for himself. Recently passing Brett Favre in the all-time touchdown record. He's going to shatter it by the time he's done because he's done it at a record pace. I mean, these are excellent quarterbacks. They're good what they do, but they're different. You know, Brady kind of, checks it down, takes what's there. Doesn't necessarily have the weapons that Manning has, but yet when they face each other, because it's a rivalry, you can guarantee, except for weeks like this past week, that it's going to be an entertaining game. Manning, all the accolades. Granted, he's had all the weapons, but whenever they face each other, it goes down to the wire for the most part.
So if you had to take someone's career, which career path would you want to have?
I mean, honestly, the numbers that Manning is putting up is unbelievable. They speak for themselves, but I'm taking Brady. With time, look what he did with Randy Moss in 1 year. So, that's enough for me. It lets people know, give me a receiver 1 year, and I'll show you what I can do. But most importantly, it's about those rings. It's about those rings.
And you know what? And I totally agree with you in the same sense that they are two sides of the same coin. When you think about Brady and when you think about Manning, on the football field, Tom is a little bit more animated. He's a little bit more in your face. Peyton is a little bit more calm, cool, and collected. But outside the football field, Tom is a little bit more reserved, and Peyton is a little bit more of the outgoing one when you see from the commercials and when you see from all the things that he's doing on the entertainment side of things. Especially when it comes to the press conference with the hoodie keeping everything in check within New England and Peyton being a little bit more outspoken. And one thing that comes to mind is when you're talking about Mike Vanderjagt. Remember when he had that Mike Vanderjagt moment in the Pro Bowl when he was talking about how dumb his kicker is and everything? You would never hear anything coming like that from Tom Brady. But when it comes to winning, nobody can supersede what Peyton Manning and Tom Brady has done. But Brady has those championships. Brady has those rings. But I'm here not only from an educational standpoint, but an economical standpoint.
Okay.
Let me tell you why I would choose Peyton Manning. And
Let us know.
I'm not smart, but I know numbers. And looking what Peyton Manning has earned over his career, $229 million, compared to just a little bit over $150 million for Brady. Economically, I know $229 million is more than $150 million. So I'm going to go with the man that's made the more money, the man that was the number 1 overall pick, keys to the franchise, the 13-time Pro Bowler, 5-time MVP. If I had to take a career, I would love to take Peyton Manning's career right now. It's more economical. And of course, we live in an economical society.
Understandable. So, two sides of the same coin, essentially, option A or option 1A.